beef. Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. I know it's a minute long, but I can't help it. I love seeing those clips. I might add some other things in there. I'm trying not to keep it past a minute. It's also really beneficial to the people on the panel to get like a minute to get ready.
Well, it's like a highlight reel.
Yeah. God damn it. My green screen is all effed up. So if you're watching, if you're viewing, make sure to hit the like button to spread the madness. Can I get 50 likes on the replay? Because I know hundreds of you watch. If only 50 of you press the like button, it would help us so much. It would help the madness spread. I think it is spreading. Who's movie mad today? Well, we'll put that on a back burner a little bit to talk about some movies topics because Matrix 4 Revolutions. Or not, damn it, sorry, I screwed that up. Resurrections. And I know the name of the title. I just know, Resurrection. And I'm going to give you my thoughts, and this is a big movie talk about Jessica Henwick. What's her name? Henwick. Beautiful young actress. She is the one to watch for in this movie. More on that later. Let's get to the chat. Ambassador, I'll send you a link if you want to pop on. Talking just about movies, nothing crazy tonight. That's for Friday nights is the crazy stuff, if you know what I mean. It's really going to be crazy this Friday. Not to get into that too much, but you know what I mean. All right, let me get to the ambassador. You know what? I'll just put it in AWO's wrestling stable. I think you're part of that, ambassador.
I put him there, yes.
Yeah, if you want to pop in, I'll use his. All right. So, The Matrix 4. Everyone said we don't need it. John Campia said we don't need it.
I said we don't need it.
Yeah, you said we don't need it. I can't live without it now. It's one of my most anticipated. And let's get to the chat here too. Oh wait, my members, my massive member list. I'm up to 25. I was not expecting this many members. If I get a few more, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Not right away, but by the in the next few months, and especially if I get close to that magic number of YouTube subs, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Ambassador has entered the building, but I wanted to shout out my members: Rhea, Taylor, Relapse, Nick Hammond, Zeno, Aaron World Order, Obi-Wan, Real Elmo Cinema, Brian, Master of Madness, Hans, Roosevelt, Cavazos, Sluice, Cox, Resident Justice, Zeverfit, Blinded Braille, Rel McMillan, Sean A, Saggy Melons, H Barts, Punk Trace, The Retro Bro, and I got some new ones. Where are you? Where did I put it? Oh, Cast Graphics, The World, according to Lonzo, who just became a member the other day, Sarvesh Raj, Ganesh Raj, yes, I said it right, and Chubby Teddy Monster Productions. Thank you so much for the support. That's why there's been more content on the channel. Honestly, I was going to hang out, Ambassador, I was going to hang it up a few months ago. I was like getting tired of this stuff. We can't hear you.
Yeah, you're muted.
Man?
Not anymore.
Now I can hear you. I was
Okay.
gonna hang it up. I was getting tired of the BS. And
Well,
you know
I, for one,
how people fail upwards on YouTube. You know how the usual suspects always say Kathy Kennedy failed upward. They fail upward for sure. And I was getting frustrated. And you know what? Maybe I don't know. I was gonna say something. Never mind. All right, so get to the chat. Eddie might come on later. Yes, we got to behave as we want ladies to stick around on MME live. We want to behave when we're talking about the ladies or when they come around, because it's a sausage fest sometimes on Movie Talk, and you don't want that to happen, really. But and she's young. We don't want to be creepy old men either.
Yeah, no.
But she
who
is.
are you
beautiful.
calling old?
She's 29.
Who are you calling old?
I'm wearing a mask. You look like okay. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, she's 29 years old.
Yeah.
I'm only, I've got a birthday coming up next week. I'm only turning 43. I'm not that old.
Okay. Well,
I'm
not that
years
young
older than
either.
her.
I'm not that young either. But wow.
Well, wise man once says, "You're as young as you feel."
Oh wow! Cass Graphics gave a $9.99 super sticker. I appreciate the support, Cass. And then if you ever want to come on the show, let me know if you want to talk about some movie talk. What am I saying? Josh Bone. Ben Workman says, I'm watching The Matrix now. What an amazing 4K disc. Ambassador, we need your help for a watch party of The Matrix, the original Matrix.
Hey, yeah, I know.
Because there's a lot of young people that have not seen it.
Yeah, I think I put a comment. I think I put a comment in Jarbo's stream from the other night when you and him were talking about The Matrix. I'm there. So
okay.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about Sun. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ambassador.
Well, I was just gonna say I talked a little bit about the Matrix trailer earlier. I was actually live just a little while ago over on my channel. Thank you, George, and thank you, Lewis Cox. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And talked about some other stuff too, but thank you for being there regardless.
Hey, Ben Workman. Yes, I just watched Love and Monsters today. Did anyone see that movie?
Yep.
It's a fun movie. Do you have Hulu, Ambassador?
I do not.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. I got a tip for all you guys watching. You may want to do a Paramount free trial, 7-day free trial. Well, there's the reason. I just watched Quiet Place 2 for free tonight. And Love and Monsters on there too.
I have Quiet Place and Quiet Place 2 on Blu-ray, so I don't care.
Oh, that was amazing.
You're missing out.
Quiet Place 2.
Well, we have Disney. We have Disney Plus and HBO Max. I think we're good.
Well, it's a free trial, Brian.
Oh, I already have it. So.
Oh, okay. Did you watch Quiet Place 2 yet?
No, I don't care for that stuff.
What? Did you see the first one?
Nope.
What? Sorry, Brian. I can't handle it. I know you're a member. I know there's no excuse. What? Do you know what it's about?
I have a question. Does it have the word Star or Trek in it?
Yes. There's a big Easter egg. You have to wait till the end. Especially the sequel.
I hate to break this to you, Brian. I hate to break this to you, but not everything revolves around Star Trek.
There are aliens in it.
Just kidding.
There are aliens in it.
Yeah. Hey, Longa. Bradley says Matrix 4 looks iffy. I'm super interested in hype, but something felt off. I'm completely the different direction. Hey, geeks.
I think the thing that was missing is Lawrence Fishburne, but I don't know who they got to replace him. But he looks pretty good.
The Black Manta actor from Candyman. I can't pronounce his name. I have to look it up.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Aaron. Yeah, he was in Black. He would play Black Manta in Aquaman. Yeah.
Lewis Cox really took to heart what I said about behaving about ladies. He wants her to kick his ass. Now we know what Lewis is into.
For those of you who might be interested, I'm actually going to be later this month. I haven't set up a date yet. I'm actually going to be doing a stream, a Brie Larson appreciation stream.
Oh wow!
Really?
She gets so much hate. I want to show her some love.
I want to watch that. I want to join in.
Well, great.
Okay.
Lunga, She's almost 30. What the F are you talking about? Well, I think some guys you can be creepy. I mean, just look at a little salty popcorn planet.
I'd rather not. I would
about Britney
rather.
Spears constantly.
I mean,
rather
you skipped
gouge
for
out my
Britney.
Well, I
eyes
mean,
with a.
in defense, Britney Spears is probably his age.
Oh wow, Shifty Gizm and Ambassador coming up soon.
Oh, hey, Shifty,
congrats.
cool.
Well, happy
Hope you have a
birthday,
nice
bros.
birthday. Yeah, that's good. Oh great. Don't get Ambassador started, please. And a pal of Max. We're not going to have any.
No.
pals of-
I'm leaving Max alone. I've turned my sights to a certain idiot with a certain helmet.
Okay,
You wear a
cool,
mask. The idiot wears a helmet. You're not an
Wow.
idiot. He is.
Geeks, you just saw The Matrix last night for the first time.
Geeks,
Can
dude.
someone send Geeks a link? I want to hear his response.
Oh,
we
okay.
want to get Geeks in here.
It doesn't age well. Let me just put it that way.
What?
There's a reason why I didn't want
Mr.
the Matrix to happen. I'm
Mr.
telling you.
Bad takes the first Matrix.
Okay,
but
dude.
doesn't age well.
I didn't spend my time growing up watching anime for anything. So
You don't have to
aside
like
from
anime
the
to
bullet
watch.
time, aside from the bullet time stuff, I'm
The
not like
soundtrack.
I didn't know the source material, Ghost in a Shell type stuff. I just never. It's never been my thing. And the Matrix, the first one was groundbreaking, but if you go back and watch it now, it's a little bit different.
No.
Yeah,
It's still groundbreaking.
awesome.
Is it though?
Yes,
Yes,
it is. Horrible take, Brian. Horrible take. Phoenix
Brian,
Night
what?
Flames says,
Were you dropped on your head this week or something? Have you just lost your love for anything good?
I was dropped on my head as a baby.
Are you
No, I'm not saying
besmirching
as a
Star
baby.
Trek, sir? That's not cool.
Writer for Love and Monsters is writing the next Star Wars film, Rogue Squadron. Well, I don't think the writing was particularly really strong. It wasn't bad or anything, but okay.
All I know is Patty Jenkins is
Yeah.
gonna knock it out of the park.
No, listen, I don't want to hate on Patty Jenkins.
I'm not hating on Patty Jenkins.
No, I got to
I heard you go straight to
Yes, you
streaming.
I'm past my women hating days with Kathy Kennedy. But
Hey,
I
Brian,
really
that's
am
wise.
concerned
I heard
about.
you go. I heard you
I
go
didn't-
straight to streaming though.
I didn't, I didn't hate her either. I was just really mad at her.
Because
But,
what she said.
I'm really upset with her recent comments and everything.
That's
Quiet
not going at her
Place
because
was
she's a
great-
woman.
Was great.
You're going at her because she's as a director.
Yeah.
No, I'm going after short-sighted directors who think they're owed a bunch
Yeah,
of money
exactly.
when an act of God kept people from watching their movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear it. Like, oh, you can blame the pandemic and people getting sick for, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. It just.
NCIS, CSI, Hawaii 5-0. Okay. Is the new Hawaii 5-0 any good?
Isn't that just ended?
No, I don't watch regular TV anymore.
It's
All right,
fine.
and-
for
All right,
the-
wait. Let's hear from Geeks about his first reaction to the original
Yes, I
Matrix.
want to hear this.
I like it, but there's a little key problem to have with the movie,
Okay.
like the special effects and the acting is a little bit hazy.
Like acting and special effects.
Great.
I don't know what you mean, but I think the special effects were solid. They still hold up. I could see with Keanu's acting, but I think we forgive it for that.
It was revolutionary at the time, the special effects.
But I respect your opinion, though, Geeks. I respect your opinion. That blew my mind back in the day.
So
What's that?
I give it a 7.
A 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. Nice knowing you, Geeks. No. Are you gonna do a review on it or anything, or?
I'm planning on it when the new movie gets closer.
Yeah. Matrix still holds up.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Matrix was fire.
The Toby Spider-Man movies suck anyways, so I'm good.
Oh,
Andrew, did you hear that?
I think somewhere Andrew's ears are burning.
I don't care. Tell a little fanboy to grow up.
I know, and I agree, but still.
Quit getting all pissy when somebody says something about your guy.
I'm messing with you, man.
Hey,
wow.
Brian, I'm right there with you, man.
Darth Scipio says Trinity and Neo look like shirt. The Matrix 4. What?
It
Look
looks
like
like
Usher.
it looks like John Wick in whatever movie Carrie Ann Moss is in before this.
Yeah,
Definitely
I
John
think
Wick
it's
in it, though.
movie.
Bradley says the special effects aren't perfect, but the dude, the stuff from Zion and Sentinel is fire.
He'll play John Constantine with a full beard.
Okay.
I actually liked him as in Constantine, to be honest.
He was all right.
You're
okay.
all right.
Shifty Gism says Hawaii 5.0 is fun. They shouldn't have canceled it. They should have canned Magnum 2.0 instead. I saw every episode. They padded the show after me. Okay. I could give it a shot. I have 7 days. I was thinking about watching Lower Decks.
Lower
finally.
Decks, all of it.
Lower Decks is fantastic.
I can watch Lower Decks.
Good show.
Yeah, cast graphics. I agree. I don't know what. Maybe they need to smoke something with it. Maybe that might make it better. I don't know. What do you think, Bastard?
I didn't smoke anything. I loved the first Matrix.
I smoked plenty, and it didn't help.
Well, that was probably because you had subpar product.
I'm from California, Jack.
All right.
So that don't mean anything.
It means
We're gonna
everything.
They have bad weed in California too.
Not where I lived.
We're going to try something. Now, what's this? This is a temporary template to try to help with trailer reactions. If I get this to work, hopefully it won't be triggered, but I'm not even going to play the trailer. I'm going to do slow speed and just skip through the scenes. I'm hoping everyone's seen the trailer by now. Take the music down. All right. Let me go to slow speed here. So we could go through here. And this is Warner Brothers, so this is a bad one to experiment on. What am I doing? Is this the beginning? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so let's go here.
And
he's
fun
got
fact,
his
Neil Patrick Harris is in this trailer.
in that. Yes, and that is Keanu's hands.
Oh, obviously.
I like. Did he do the voiceover too? Did Neil Patrick Harris do the voiceover?
He did part of it for his dialogue. Yes.
Yeah. I didn't watch. I don't see him too much more in the trailer besides this part. So I don't know if he'll have a big part here.
I like Neil Patrick Harris. So.
This is cool. I don't know what this means. That's the code of the Matrix.
Yes, that's the code, Max. That's the code of the Matrix. Only it's partial because he's seeing it partial, not full on.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks really, really cool.
187 can't wait. And then, if you have questions over this, and if you have things that you think should fit, if we miss something, let us know. Ben Workman has a question. Do you think, and for the panel too, do you think the new Matrix is a cash grab?
Yes.
Everyone answer except Brian. Or do you think there's a compelling story? Question for the whole panel. I mean, they want the money for sure, but I think from what I've seen, there's something interesting and a reason to. I mean, there is potential to be backlash, though, for sure.
Well, it's that millennial market. Like, it's that nostalgia. We all love it, so that's why they give it to us. And that's all this is.
Honestly,
this is. I remember high school. You know.
Here's my 2 cents on this.
What is that?
No, I do not think it is a cash grab. Yes, obviously they want to make money on this, but I believe that there was the opportunity for them to tell a story after Revolutions.
Yeah.
And I think they have.
Well, what's going on in this?
I think they're taking the opportunity to tell that story.
What's this? So, I know.
Can you bring it back up?
I don't know. It's like in between. I don't know what that is. Okay, there's Neil Patrick Harris and talking to Keanu again.
That's Barney Stinson.
We'll see if we see anything.
Barney Stinson.
The WB.
Go for Barney.
I'm seeing if I find anything else here. People said that this rubber ducky on his head is like something to do with people. Whoa! Someone's blowing the horn out.
I think that's why I didn't like I don't like the Matrix overall. It's one of those things that people overthink the hell out of. It's like, oh my gosh, it's an allegory for my life. It's like, dude, what?
In some ways, it kind of is, Brian. No offense.
That's
I think there's a lot of just like
point proven.
I used Let me get this off for a second.
No point proven.
No, I used to be more like don't touch it, or I like the original property. I mean, look what I did with Star Wars.
Okay.
And Last Jedi. But now I'm like, let's wait and see what someone does. Let's let young talent give a chance and see if there's a reason, and use the context of actually watching. Because I also, once Tony Scott jumped off the bridge because of his horrible diagnosis, I think, Ridley Scott's brother for Top Gun, I was like, don't touch Top Gun. Don't touch it. Just let it go. Because they were actively developing it when he unfortunately took his life. And I was like, just let it go. He was meeting with Tom Cruise at the time. Go ahead, Ambassador.
I just want to address Matt Jarbo's question, Ambassador. I'm not too familiar with the Bible, but what happened with the resurrection? The resurrection in the Bible is obviously the resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Essentially, Christ was crucified for the sins of humanity. If it depends on what particular what particular Bible you read or what particular orthodoxy you follow. In the Catholic Orthodox belief, he descended into hell, or a portion of hell, and retrieved the righteous dead that were there, and they ascended into heaven with him. The whole reason for his death and resurrection, his death was the ransom, as we use it in Christian theological talk, for the sins of humanity. His resurrection was so that people would believe that he is truly the Son of God, and that they could believe that he is the Savior of humanity's souls.
Okay, do you think with this, to bring it back to the Matrix,
sure,
do you think they're actually going to do the resurrection? They're going to draw a lot from that? They're going to draw a lot from it?
Well, here's the thing. They potentially could, but if you remember what Morpheus said about the One, and what the architect also said about the One, there have been other ones before Neo.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So, what I think they potentially are going to play with, being they're using the word resurrection here. This is Neo's resurrection.
Yeah.
And he's going to carry on the fight.
Also, after we do the trailer, stay put, because we're talking about. My prediction is she is the breakout star. I think she is going to be a major star, just like Simu Liu. Asian culture is here to represent. Now, I don't know her heritage. I think she's only part Asian. I don't care.
I would say she's
from the UK. I know she's from the UK.
Yeah, but I have a prediction too that I'm going to throw out there. Okay, well, good. Sorry, Ambassador, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I pretty much gave my.
I think Matt Jarbo was trolling slightly though too. I think he.
Yeah, he's trolling. He knows. He knows.
I think he just wanted us to.
Well,
Shifty Giz
Matt,
says
if you're.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
No. Go ahead.
Okay, Matt. If your question was sincere, I gave you a sincere answer. If you're pulling my leg, okay, fine. You're pulling.
You know
my leg,
what he really said, Ambassador? He said he at their Hollywood After Dark. He wants to just talk about the Bible. No, I'm just trolling you. No, I'm joking, Ambassador. I'm joking.
I could just leave. I don't need this.
No, I wanted you here. I'm joking.
I know.
Shifty Gism says that's a nice bathtub. I wish I had a big tub. Small tub.
I think Joe Wick taking a bath. Doesn't look ideal.
Well, the rubber ducky, something with programming or something. They try to program computer programmers. They try to explain it to the simplest form. I don't know, something about that. I watched some other video. CGI
I'm just waiting for Superman to climb in there with him.
Fights with Lois. Oh wow! Thank you, H. Bartz. Brian, Master of Jarbo. Are you the Master of Jarbo?
No, I wouldn't go that far.
I think H. Bartz. I think you're the Master of Jarbo.
Yes.
And hey, Matt, you're welcome. And
okay. No, he was being legit.
I figured he was being. So, but yeah, honestly, I think what they're going to do with this whole resurrection thing is it's potentially going to be Neo's resurrection. He's going to take up the mantle of the One they refer to him as Thomas. So obviously, this is still Thomas Anderson. but he's been reborn back into the Matrix. He's going to rediscover who and what he is and what he's capable of doing. And the question is, how's it going to play into the grand scheme of the movie itself?
It's like Highlander 2.
Hey, I'm up for Mexicans. I'm up for a lot of diversity. You know what? I like seeing these young, diverse stars get opportunities. And, you know, United States has progressed. Hollywood has progressed. And part of the problem that we have with such chaos in movie talk is
there's been a lot of Mexican actors.
Hollywood has its own bad history. But, oh, wow. Not that I stink. Thank you, Saggy. Things are improving between me and Saggy. She didn't say I stink. Stopping by to drop what? Oh, yeah, we love you too. She had a great stream with Nerdette earlier. I was on for a little bit, so go check out Nerdette's newsstand.
Was that the one about people trying to cancel Jarbo? Was that the one?
No, she just had a call-in stream, just random topics.
Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Later, geeks.
See you, geeks. Have a good one, man.
Later, man.
All right, see you, geeks. Oh, thanks. Yeah. All right, so let's get through this trailer to see, and then we'll get to predict. We'll all do predictions of what we think's gonna happen. It could be off the wall. Whose hand is that? That's his hand.
I think it's his. Yeah, because he's shaking Trinity's hand.
Trinity.
Yeah, it's Trinity's hand.
Now here's a theory, because we remember Trinity died. So is there the possibility that that's not actually Trinity, but it's rather a program or a fake out that looks like her?
Oh, maybe we do this. And then pause it occasionally. This is interesting. Will this trigger? I have no idea. Oh, wait, I forgot my stupid thing.
He looks like.
This is kind of interesting to do it like this.
It looks like that they're using the blue pills on a mass spectrum or something. Like everybody takes the blue pills now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in the Matrix, they take them. Are they still keeping with the red pill being the one that gets you escape? I don't know.
Yeah, because in the trailer, if you remember, Max, I think it's Morpheus or whoever's the guy that played Black Manta is the character he's playing that gives him a red pill.
Yeah. Well, this is an interesting way to do it. Then we won't stop too much, and it will take a while though. Taking all the blue pills out. They should do a meme with Biden and have the vaccine. Which one do you want? That would go over really well. No, but what's interesting?
Funny as hell.
The thing that's interesting is there's so many skeptics of not to get we're not getting political. But there's so many skeptics, and to have this film come out at this time and say take pills and then throw them down the drain. It's kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Did they film Matrix 4 and 5 back to back?
I don't think so. Now, what's going on here? What is going on here, guys? Who was that in the mirror?
I actually have a theory.
Mirror Master.
I think that might have been one of the previous ones that he was seeing in that reflection, in that mirror.
Now, this is the guy from, he's from a lot of stuff. Yeah. He's from Lovecraft Country. He's in the new Sandman, and he was in Aquaman as Mantis.
He's just recently in Candyman.
Because political was too much. I didn't get religious. We have someone on the panel that's religious, and we respect him. So
Josh,
we had a question. We had a question for the panel, so he answered. He did,
Okay, John Wick is 4 and 5. Okay, thank you, George.
I do agree. She is the breakout star.
I don't know if she'll be a breakout, but she'll be a very good.
No, but she's getting a lot of roles. Like if Degrassi's here, he'll tell you.
She got the coolest action sequences in the trailer, I think.
Okay, Brian.
Get
that garbage off here. No one cares about football.
That's what's happening to Brian. We lost Brian. Yo. Hey, Goldman.
Hey, Goldman.
Hey, Goldman.
This is slow.
That's okay, though, because you're still live.
Hey, Underhaven. No, I think this is working so far. I know the music will trigger it. I'm hoping a template like this will help because it picks up the image. Now here's Morpheus. What do we
Yeah.
think of this scene?
I think this is the new Morpheus potentially, or maybe it's even. Now here's the thing: maybe it's even a resurrected Morpheus. Because remember the title is remember the title is Resurrections, not singular
So what?
resurrection.
It could be more than one
maybe
resurrection. It could be right.
Maybe it isn't just Neo that got resurrected. Maybe it's Morpheus too. Maybe the other Morpheus died or something.
It could be Trinity also getting resurrected.
Hi, Sarvesh
too.
Raj. Ganesh Raj. Hi. I think they're going to set up another trilogy. I think Warner Brothers, this is the closest thing they have to like a Star Wars type property, and they're going to set up another trilogy.
I'm just concerned them releasing it on the 22nd, like 5 days after Spider-Man.
PKL Entertainment is a mistake for WB. It's not a mistake for me in my pocketbook. I'm debating. I think I'm just going to watch it at home though, even though I loved seeing the first Matrix in the theater. Doctor Strange scene. That would be cool to see Doctor Strange pop in.
No, he's saying it's a Doctor.
He's Marvel. Okay, so here's the breakout star. She's wearing
this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think she's got the coolest action sequence so far. The coolest scenes in the trailer. That makes me think they focused a lot of time on her. And of course, they're going to show you Neo and Trinity, but they're mostly like having the same look too. That's another thing. So that's another. I have an off the wall theory. I don't know.
Well, let's hear it.
You'll have to stick. Well, I'm waiting till this is over.
Okay.
Okay, now the explosions. Oh yeah, you're right. Harry Potter is Warner Brothers. It's most likely.
Max, can you rewind to the previous shot?
Oh no.
Just
where here? There?
No. Go forward just a little bit.
Here?
Hang on.
I was trying to see if
I'll tell you when to pause. Keep going.
Yes?
Right there. Pause it.
That does look like Trinity.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That looks like Trinity. So that I think kind of debunks the whole idea of her just being a program. So
I don't think it does.
Well,
I don't think it does because look at the blue thing goes. They may have used her body. After the last.
Because she was where she was going to be. But here's the thing: remember what Morpheus said in the very first Matrix: "Human beings are no longer born; we are grown." Mm-hmm. So what if there was more than one body that looked like Trinity and looked like Neo?
But here's what you're missing, though.
But the programs are different. But the consciences are different.
But here's the thing, though, Ambassador. Does that look the same as the bodies that were rescued in the first Matrix? No, there's like code going all through her eyes, her skin.
No, there isn't. I think that's just fluid. Well, remember the fluid on their face is almost like a blue bioluminescent. Hey, Rhea. The fluid that they're floating is like a blue. Well, in particular, like it looks red. I think here it looks more blue. I think that's blue fluid that's on her face, not red fluid. So,
well, remember what? Okay, go ahead.
I don't think it's the same body because the other body was too badly damaged. There was no way the machines could have been able to fix it.
Well, I'll start to give my theory. Okay. The architect. Remember, he said we've had other matrices where they didn't accept it. We've worked on it. So. Spoilers. Oh, this is hard to do because some people haven't seen the first trilogy. Well, regarding Neo and Trinity, I think that the machines rebooted started a new Matrix, and spoilers for. I'm gonna have to spoil the first.
I'm sorry, dude. Spoilers for a movie that's been out.
No,
for
I know, but you don't
years.
know. You don't know how many
it.
young people haven't seen it here.
That's true.
So my theory is, and I may do a clip out for this. All right. My theory is that their only real resurrection is that the Matrix is resurrected, and not Neo and Trinity, and they are using their bodies and consciousness with computers, and they are not going to be alive. They are only alive in the Matrix, and they're used to control the sheeple in the Matrix, and do like another program in there. And that they have slight memories, but they are trapped in the Matrix, and they are not going to be reborn. And then I do think the major star potentially could be her character, based on how much work she's getting in Hollywood right now too, and she does know martial arts. And then I believe it, because it may be boring to just have another Agent Smith, that Morpheus is going to be a villain in the Matrix, and he's young. He's a younger version because, spoilers, Morpheus didn't die. Then he, if I'm remembering right, he did not die at the end of the last trilogy.
No, he didn't. He didn't die.
And so he is in there, and he is young, but Neo and Trinity are not. They are older. But Morpheus is in their memory too, and I think he will be the one chasing. He will be the one causing problems, like the Agent Smith type character, the villain, instead of just having another Agent Smith, having another agent. I think that might be more interesting. In that,
but
that also that could mean that Lawrence Fishburne potentially could come back for a sequel and get people out of the new Matrix. I don't know. What do you think of my theory? It's off the wall. I'm not saying it's going to be right. I'm just trying to create something. What do you think of my theories?
It's definitely off the wall, but here's the thing. It's too convoluted. You want to keep it simple for your audience, especially for people who aren't familiar with the Matrix.
Okay. Well, keeping it simple then is the Matrix is what's resurrected.
Yeah, basically. It's the new Matrix. It's the Matrix
so
5.0.
People assume that it's Trinity and Neo because they're in the trailer, and they want to shock people with a surprise. So the Matrix is what's resurrected, and I don't think Neo and Trinity are going to be alive, and maybe you have to go into the Matrix to even talk to them, but that's a way to keep them in the sequels. Boom! Drop the mic.
I don't know.
What was I saying about people overthinking these movies?
Well, it's fun. I mean, I'm not going to hold my expectations. I think that was a pretty good shot. I thought that was pretty intelligent. I thought. Well, we'll see. All right. Do you have anyone else have theories, and then we'll get playing again here.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. All
right,
go ahead.
So basically, this is a revamped form of the Matrix, and basically, what they're trying to do is run a Prius. And they need the human beings to, do the charge on these Priuses to make them work. So basically what we're doing here is we're mining people. And these people are going to try to break them out. Sounds just like the plot to the first Matrix. So I just feel like this is going to be a rehash in a lot of ways. And then to see where it's a starting point from to continue making more. It's just, I don't know. I feel like this is just a soft reboot.
All right. Brian has a point. Darth Scipio, he says it's my theory is too confusing. It's not confusing, I don't think. The Matrix is what's resurrected, and they use the bodies of Trinity and Neo, and that's why there's blue coming through her veins here. She's not going to get rescued. They can use the body.
In her veins, it's on her skin, Max.
Well, yeah, in her skin, going through her skin. So I don't think she's going to be rescued here.
Max,
I think that's why they're old and Morpheus is young.
Max, you're missing my point. There's nothing going through her skin. That's some sort of fluid on her skin. You follow me now?
It possibly. Let's get a bigger screen.
On her mouth.
Oh, and I forgot to. I keep forgetting to do this. All right, let's make it bigger. Is that fluid? It looks like digital. Doesn't look like fluid to me. You could be right, but that's also. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's the other thing that we're going to have to be prepared for, because you know what's going to happen once the trailer gets over into the hands of the fandom nuisance. They're going to start screaming that, oh, they're replacing Morpheus and Neo and all the male characters.
Ambassador.
Oh,
Yeah.
Matt
I have some
Wilkins
news for you.
Yeah.
If you check a Mr. Ignore interactions on Twitter with a Mr. Quartering, it's starting.
I would rather smash myself in the face with a jackhammer than listening to either one of those jackasses.
I'd rather see you do that as well.
That's the point.
But then after you do it, I will go check out the Twitter.
Score one ambassador.
Kidding, Ambassador. I don't want you to do that, Ambassador.
Oh,
I
Brian,
hope not, Matt Wilkins. I
want-
hated Bill and Ted 3. I did not. I don't want to be a hater of movies. I'm glad fans got their movie. Did you? Who here liked that movie? I'm not gonna.
I didn't even get a chance.
It's
to see
okay.
it.
I didn't. Yeah, no.
Oh, it was a chore.
Brian.
I will never watch that again.
Brian, you want to see me go lay the smackdown on somebody? You should check out my stream from earlier tonight. I roasted.
I saw the title for that. I just got home.
It's okay. I understand. No.
Lewis Cox has replaced all of them with Brie Larson. That would be amazing. Only for the videos.
Well, if you remember what Enosh has been promoting the prequel trilogy.
That's what I said, Blinded Bro. I said she's like the new. That's my theory.
She's got purple hair. It's that you like that. Yeah. No, that doesn't.
It's not purple.
All right, so that's
blue.
That's the end of my theory.
Blue.
All right, let's finish
Her
this
hair
here.
is blue. It's not purple. It's blue. The hair is blue. The hair
All
is
right.
blue.
Here's
The gosh
Trish
darn
Paytas.
hair is blue. If anybody gets that reference.
Yeah, Liar Liar was a good movie.
Here's
Of
the-
course, that was a great movie, man. Like,
You're wrong, Jarvo. You're wrong. Okay, see, she's got the cool scenes.
yeah, she's badass.
Neo
Look
had
at
some
that.
cool scenes too.
Nah, not like hers.
Oh, you just
Man,
like
this
the
is like
chick with
totally
blue hair.
Matrix, dude.
Yeah.
You just like the chick
Look.
with blue hair. That's all.
I mean, I like
said
all chicks.
she's
I
got
like
a-
most chicks, I should say.
She's got a gimmick, and you're latched onto the gimmick instead of actually
Look at
considering how
that.
she can. And you know, I'm
Look
gonna
how many
say this.
scenes she has.
Yeah,
Neo
she's the
had
breakout
just
star of this
as
film.
many, you blockhead.
Okay.
All right, there's a cool scene with Neo. There's a cool scene with Neo. I have to also check YouTube to make sure there's nothing blocked by Warner Brothers yet, because they're notorious. All right, so there's a cool scene. Was that Neo or Morpheus?
I want to say no. That's Trinity and Neo.
I'm not an SJW. I'm just not against them. I'm just an ally to some.
I just don't have a whole lot of tolerance for people like that. Just saying.
Is it me or are they making a lot of movies based out of San Francisco?
Oh no, it stopped. They take us down.
Now it's
No,
slow motion.
you
They're moving.
paused it. You
Oh.
paused
Army
it.
of, it's the Army
No,
of
I
the
didn't
Dead
pause
scene,
it.
bro.
I didn't pause it. It's just slow motion with Matt Jarb was going to steal my format.
You think Neil will be a good wingman for Barry Stinson?
Now I'm wondering who this is right
I
here.
recognize that guy.
I think it's.
actor from
I'm telling you, Barry Stinson's the villain of this film. He's the real villain of this film.
Well, he had a scene where his mouth was done like the original Neo in the first Matrix. You know how they muted him?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, so that's that. Did you like the trailer? And I'll
Yeah.
get this
Oh, yeah.
off.
Both in full speed and half speed.
Eddie, have you seen the original trilogy? Eddie.
No, I only watched the first one.
All right, goodbye.
What?
No.
messed up.
Oh, at least you saw the first one. Okay, we can stay.
That's the only one that matters.
No, that's not true either, Brian. That's not true either.
Does anybody get the feeling they're gonna like Terminator Dark Fate this one?
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna change.
Like retcon the second two movies?
No,
And
I
be
don't
like,
think so.
Terminator
No.
1 and 2 are the only ones that existed. Enough.
Brian, Blinded Braille. Yep, I'm sure that belief will start leaking out. Part of the fandom conveniently ignoring that Trinity was a badass in the first film without little. Yeah. The one's going to be a woman.
Yeah, that's
no. All right, cast graphics. That is the Saudi little girl from Matrix Revolutions who created the sun. The reason why the new movie has a slightly different look. Reincarnation is a huge theme in this.
That is true. Yes.
Nice point.
There's
cast
a lot of
graphics.
Eastern. Here's the crazy thing. There's a lot of Eastern philosophy
No.
and Eastern.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Does it like have chapter numbers? Support your local fandom menace. Chapter like 101, Pittsburgh.
Max,
Cleveland.
Max, I'm going to send you something that I think is appropriate for this situation.
Okay.
On Twitter. Don't worry.
All right. Well, Ambassador, do you watch Lucifer, or is that going too far with the?
It's been a hot
religion.
minute.
You can't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not assuming.
I've seen clips of it. I haven't watched it all the way through. Anything. I think it's an interesting concept, and no, I don't. It doesn't offend me as a Christian that they did a movie about or a TV series about Lucifer. Max, I just sent you a DM. If you wish to share it on screen, by all means.
I did see this. Yes, this is actually really good. I agree. Here we go. I'm sharing Ambassador's private DMs.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Ruining pop culture.
Yeah, I saw
this. I don't think Kendall's accurate there. He hasn't been there ruining it since then. He's only been ruining it last year.
But he's still part of that group.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's great work, Ambassador. You'd make that a shirt?
No.
No, okay.
I'm not putting their faces on a shirt. If I'm going to put somebody's face on a shirt, it's going to be mine.
Yes, I have. What We Do in the Shadows is hilarious. That's one of my favorite shows. Have you
that's a
watched
good
that
show.
Panel?
You know what the fan nuisance does in the shadows? Uses their own tears to jerk off.
Wow. That is more thought than I would have ever put into that or want to hear.
I don't want to.
Good Lord.
I mean, what they do not in the shadows annoys me enough, but
I thought Mecha Random had problems. No.
Oh,
don't you mean Mecha Rancid?
Well, she was complaining today.
When isn't she complaining? I think she has chronic.
Always complains.
I think she has.
We will, Matt. We will.
It's a day that ends in Y. So,
no, I think she has chronic PMS.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my god!
I guess that could if someone has like every day of the year, yeah, I think you're.
Yeah,
accurate.
she probably has that riding crop shoved up her ass. That's why she's so.
Oh
cranky.
my god! Oh, okay. I don't want to think about that.
bro, please, no.
You think I'm being spicy now? You should go see what I did on my roast of Doomcock. I laid into him.
God. This is movie madness. I don't want to talk about riding crops.
I know.
And mega haters. So now I can't sleep. Oh my god.
Max's ex-wife.
No, I can't sleep. What?
Eddie.
You said that.
Eddie.
Ryan did.
I meant to minimize you. Remove. That's just wrong. No. I don't have to pay her any money. Oh no. Oh. All right. Let's get to Jessica Hedrick. She is I want to go back and watch what is it? Iron Fist season 2. I watched the Iron Fist season 1. She was great in it. She is in Love and Monsters if you have Paramount Plus or Amazon. I think it's on too. That's where I watched it. Me and my wife watched it today. It's not amazing. It's a fun like summer type movie where the apocalypse happens with a bunch of hideous monsters like mutants. It's basically like the mutants from Simpsons come to life but bigger. And they it's a story about survival of that and then love too because this guy loves this girl, which is her character. So definitely check that out. It's not the greatest thing, but the monster design, you know how monster designs can be somewhat generic in current pop culture films? The designs of the monsters look really interesting. It was cool. So it's a good watch. I hope they actually make a sequel. And I'm going to bring up for IMDb. She is working a lot right now. She is getting a lot of work. You're going to be seeing a lot of her. And I do feel that, yes, she is going to be one of the main stars of the movie. I don't think she's just in there to be in there. Hey, Tim's Talk. Let's look at her IMDb. So she has stuff that's like already.
She has a good resume, filmography.
Well, look how much stuff's in post-production.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a clue there that she is going to be a major star. Now, does that mean she's the major star of this one?
I mean, look, Knives Out.
She's already in Knives Out 2.
Yeah.
No, I have to just
Blade Runner animated series.
Yeah, Boss Girl. I don't know what that is. It's a short. The Gray Man, Black Runner, Black Lotus. Is this a animated series or live action?
Yeah, I think it's animated.
No idea.
Okay.
Sorry.
And the Matrix Resurrections.
She was supposed to be in Godzilla vs. Kong, but they cut her out.
No, that's a real shame. So there's that. I had a.
Oh, she was in The Force Awakens. Well, there you go.
Was she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was she? I don't recognize her in Force
Whoever the hell
What did she do?
Tester was.
And here's something that I would like. Oh wow! Oh, thank you, Jeremy Gow. Don't you mean Mech Random 42, YouTube's favorite? Oh wow! I don't know if I could say that.
Listerine.
No. Random hurt. Whoa! I just random.
No, it's Mecha.
Herpes 42.
It's Mecha Rancid.
Wow. You're gonna get me in trouble, Jeremy Gow. I just thought of that.
It's Mecha Rancid because no man will touch her, and no woman.
No,
either.
I know one. Well, he's on YouTube as well. Oh well, no, I shouldn't say that. I should say that.
Did they make an antiviral mouthwash?
Oh,
they
don't make it. They don't make a vaccine for that. What's your thoughts, Eddie? Never mind.
No, I always use protection every time.
Okay, wait.
And,
what? Good. Well, thank you for the support, Jeremy Gow. Thank you for the support. All right, so here's another article that I wanted to bring up that I think she should be good for. It's in the MCU, kind of. Like, if there was a character that she could play that's not going back to the Iron Fist character.
Silk?
Damn it, Aaron, yes.
I knew it.
I think she would be great for Silk.
Title.
Oh, I did? Did I put that in the title?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
You
did.
Sherlocks!
You know what?
Live action Silk TV series. Taps
I
Tom
kinda agree with
Staley
you.
as showrunner. I really hope. And the other thing is, Sony might. I don't know if Marvel or Sony owns this because it's in the Spider-Verse. I don't know who has to do it.
Sony, I think, does.
Sony's live action Marvel series Silk. She would be perfect.
Yeah, she might be okay for it. She would be okay for it. I'm not saying she wouldn't be.
Well, no, he's not on fire because he uses protection.
That's right.
I mean,
Not
Even when he's just with himself.
Doesn't Silk
Whoa,
and Spider-Man
wait.
have like
well,
That's a.
I had to be careful not to get a sexually transmitted disease. So obviously, you know,
correct me
like
if
I
I'm
said, I have
wrong
to
in the
use
comics?
protection.
Doesn't Silk and Spider-Man have like intimate relationship? Like a lot of time they're always like attracted to each other or something like that?
You got to glove up.
She is young enough that she's like an older lady that Tom Holland's Spider-Man could go for. Yeah. Hey, I mean, she's not that much older, but
Bunch of pervs.
I'm gonna fan cast her in the DCEU. She's gonna be part of the Themyscirians.
They are making a Sony's live-action Spider-Verse TV series with Silk. It's been rumored a few times. This one is most recently as June 19th.
Collider? Are you serious?
Well, I mean, it's as good as anything else.
Yeah. Scott.
It's the website.
Collider's more legit than We Got This Covered and some other ones.
It's better than popcorn websites.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, this. To be fair, though, Ambassador, this isn't something that would be overly crazy for them to report on. It's not like a rumor that they just make up out of their. pull
They
out
don't
their
make up
ass.
rumors. Collider doesn't make up rumors.
And I've seen this a few. I just tried to find the most recent article about it because I was trying to see if they actually cast her, and I can't find anywhere where they actually cast Silk. So that's
Okay,
why.
well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right. Let me see what else I had here about Jessica Hendrick. Knives Out 2. Knives Out 2. I'll bring that up real quick.
I mean, Collider, what they did, like seriously over the years. Yeah. But
And she was in Game
they're
of
reliable.
Thrones.
They're reliable.
Apparently, she was in Mulan or was at Mulan. I don't know. She's looking beautiful there.
She was. Mrs. is a premiere for
Knives-
Mulan or whatever.
Knives Out 2 adds another cast member.
What are you
Game of
doing,
Thrones star
Eddie?
Jessica Hendrick joins Daniel Craig, Dave Bautista, and Kate Hudson. That's going to be a good role for Dave Bautista. He's really going to be able. No, do not. What the hell's wrong with you? Take his unmodding. We don't support.
He's going to lose his wrench, man. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, I took away
De-wrench
somebody's wrench last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, don't.
On my
don't.
channel? Yeah, I took away somebody's wrench.
You couldn't. You do this to troll, but you don't do your job for everyone on the panel. What about Brian or Ambassador or Aaron?
I could do it for myself. But...
Now I'm going to make Eddie work. I'm going to make Eddie work for that. Go ahead, Eddie. No, he's too lazy. He's like, nah. Did you guys all see Knives Out?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Ambassador, you should check it out. It's a good movie. I know we don't necessarily like Ryan Johnson.
I would rather pour peroxide in my eyes than watch that movie.
Okay, well then definitely watch it.
But make sure you pour that peroxide before so you can just hear it.
No. I would rather be stuck deaf, dumb, and blind before I.
It's like I'd rather watch The Last Jedi again.
No, not even that. I would rather listen to My Heart Will Go On a 1 month loop than ever watch Knives Out.
Damn.
PKO.
I'd rather just
Entertainment.
watch Knives Out to get it over
Jessica was the best performance in Iron Fist. I agree. She did much. I liked her better than Iron Fist. Yes. Jeremy doesn't need his ego to be bigger than it already is. No, he does not. No, brah.
I'll call you out, Eddie.
Oh, do I keep saying Hedrick? Henwick. Sorry.
I think I'm calling. I don't know.
Henwick. Yeah, I might be doing the same. Yeah, actors chewing up the scenes more than anything. Daniel Craig acting like he could do a southern accent too. It drives me crazy. He holds out. He holds out Bond for years and years and says he's rather cut himself than come back to the role for major money. Then he does these little films for no money and tries to do a southern accent, asking like he's contending for an Oscar.
Well, here's the crazy thing, though, Max. British actors are better at doing a southern accent than some American actors are.
I will say, though, I did watch, if you'll bear with me for a second, when I went and saw Shang-Chi, I saw the trailer. See, I'm self-promotion. That's right. Come on down.
Yeah.
191. We're almost to 200. Come on down. But no, I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer for No Time to Die.
Mm-hmm.
It actually looked pretty good. But the only thing I'm afraid of is that the time in between.
Yes, I do have other topics.
And interest. I don't think. Well, I mean, the hardcore fans are going to go, but I don't think that the general audience has any interest in Daniel Craig's Bond anymore. Unfortunately, and which is going to.
There's a lot of rumors too about the women. Why is my alarm going off?
All I know is it's not going to make $1 billion. That they are on some really good stuff if they think that's going to happen.
Brian, you're in charge.
All right. Sounds good. Welcome to Movie Madness.
I'll be right back. My alarm's going off.
Right. But yeah, no, I mean, is anybody else looking forward to No Time to Die? I mean, as far as James Bond goes?
I like James Bond, but I haven't seen I never saw Spectre. I am kind of interested, but I honestly may just wait for it to come out on home video to watch it. To be honest with you, I mean, I will say this: I have been a Bond fan all my life. I mean, I remember watching from Connery up to Brosnan, and there is not except for maybe Die Another Day. There is not a Bond film I have not enjoyed. But I honestly, I'm not bonded out or anything. But it's just there are other things that are coming out, and there are things I want to spend my money on. I may just, like I said, wait to catch on home video.
No, fair enough.
Well,
I mean, are you kind of interested in seeing that at all, Max, or no?
Thank you, Bradley.
You know how I am conflicted about Daniel Craig, but it does look good. I'll have to wait and see. I think I can wait on that one. And I've supported all the Bond's first week opening weekend since GoldenEye, but I can't stand Craig. Because of his comments. Just like I've lost interest in sports, people are too greedy, and once I see that side of them, I don't want to support them.
Now I will say this: Tina Turner doing the theme song for GoldenEye, one of my all-time favorites. The Brosnan Bond movies had some of the best soundtracks or best opening theme songs. I mean,
we do have 3 more topics, so stick with us.
Okay.
I didn't mean
sorry.
Let me say this real quick, and then we'll move on. Tina Turner for GoldenEye, Shirley Manson, Garbage for The World Is Not Enough.
That was good.
Oh, those two right there, 2 of my all-time favorite Bond themes.
I didn't like Madonna's "Die Another Day." That one was awful.
I didn't either. I didn't either. I will say
another day. All right, what's the other 3 topics, man? Sorry.
My all-time favorite, Adele for Skyfall.
That is a good one. Yes,
that was a good one.
No, that's a great one.
Yes.
I mean, that's almost like Shirley Bassey, GoldenEye kind of level, though. I agree.
Well, Shirley Bassey didn't do GoldenEye. She did Golden Finger. Tina Turner did Golden.
Oh, sorry, Goldfinger. My bad. Well, and she also did the theme for "Diamonds Are Forever."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she did.
Well, this is a rumor from Geekosity, our friend Mikey Sutton, who we do like on the show. He does do rumors. He's straight up about that.
You know what? I have started to have an appreciation for Mr. Sutton.
He's fun. He's not like Doomcroc. He's fun, even though we don't know for sure everything's going to come true. He does it in a fun way.
Question: how much of a just out of curiosity, how much of a Star Wars fan is he?
He's a big fan of everything, as far as I know.
Okay.
He was the first one. He gained prominence from everyone saying Tom Holland was done with the Spider-Man contract, and he told everyone not to worry, they're going to renew it. He was the only one reporting that.
The reason I'm asking is because I'm closing in on having my fan fiction done. I'm going to start casting, and I might ask him if he'd want to do a promo for me.
I'm not sure. You have to reach out to him.
Yeah, I will. Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to say.
Okay, so rumored Chinese release date for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Do you think this is accurate? Just what's your thoughts there? I think it's because of the success. That would be great. It's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is rumored for a September 23rd release in China. The MCU's first Asian superhero movie smashed box office expectations twice in the U.S. China could put it over the top. Prior to its release, Disney detractors clawed the internet with a barrage of fake news and announced its demise. The word flop littered the disinformation. Wow, he's throwing heat too. After the box office results poured in, actor Simu Liu poked fun at the bogus projections on social media. Yeah. I think it's because of the success of it. I think the more if China doesn't win it at first, the more a film becomes successful, especially if it has a second really solid weekend, that they're gonna consider it for China release. More pressure. I mean, they're still gonna do their own thing. If they really don't want, they're not gonna. But I think it could. I think that would be great for the movie.
I really like the movie quite a bit. So like, I'm hoping that it kind of continues. I hope we get to see more of those two characters. I mean, Awkwafina and Shang-Chi, those two characters, like they had such a connection on screen that I dug it. like 100%. So just give me more, maybe with some Wong. I hope we get to see him again in the Doctor Strange movie.
My dog's gas is more reliable than Doomcock sources. I mean, no.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
But they both can stink up a room. No.
Yes.
Hey, would you?
Go ahead.
I'll read you all a very brief excerpt from my roast of Doomcock from earlier tonight.
Okay, well, make sure there's not too many expletives.
No, there's no
expletives.
There's no cursing at all.
Okay, Brian. Well, I have to get to these people first, and then we'll hear it.
No.
Brian, Master of None. I like Brush with Love. No, I want to hear it. I just want to get to this super chat first.
It's okay. Yeah, get to the super chat.
Phoenix Night Flame, top Bond film, Skyfall, because we're talking about favorite Bond films. Casino, from Russia with Love, GoldenEye. Keep that open though, Bastard. We want to hear it. H Parts, thank you for the support, brother. No Time to Die will be my first Bond in theater. That's why I wanted to get to it, because I was like, okay, wow,
I've seen
cool.
all the Craig movies in the theaters.
And he's Rach Bartz. Haven't you recently jumped into the James Bond films? Like or maybe I don't want to speak for you. I know you're trying to get Real Elmo Cinema. And tell Real Elmo Cinemas what's up. Maybe he's working too hard. I haven't seen
It's a good film franchise. I mean, honestly, I think it's one that I would actually consider maybe doing like a retrospective one of these days, because I love James Bond. I mean, period. The games. I mean, who didn't have the N64 GoldenEye and play the hell out of that game like it was going out of style?
That's just a great game. I mean, like.
I mean, we played it years after the N64 was a thing. Like,
yeah, I don't trust Aaron World Order. He's gone the Mike Zero route. He told me a few things. He tried to have me report on. I was like, really? I was gonna make a thumbnail, and he's like, no, I'm just kidding. I'm like, damn you.
Yeah, my rumors are all made up just for fun, guys. Don't think it's
Alex Jones is really Doomcock.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh my God, Alex Jones. Oh,
from Lusher from Love was great. Okay, so we can hear you, Ambassador. And if you want to see the whole stream, go check out Ambassador's channel. Just wait till my stream's done, though.
I'm trying to find this one part, because this part was actually very, very good. Just give me a second.
Okay. Phoenix Night Flame has a prediction. I wager if Shang, I almost said Fleet. Darn it, Chongqi. I don't know what I was going to say. All he makes 30 to 35 million a second week. That would be good. The Phantom Menace will claim a 60% drop, yeah. Even though it will be closer to 50 since it made 71 Friday through Sunday. You're probably right. I agree with you, Phoenix Night Flame. They are going to be pushing that, because they already we said the 45 days. But guess what? If it does release in China, they're going to have a lot of explaining to do. Josh Bowen, no, he's gone. He's so upset he's gone. He left. No, he's right here. Just George. What if Alex Jones is really? That would make a lot of sense.
Wait. Does that mean?
Okay.
Does that mean Jeremy's been collaborating with Alex Jones before he actually had Alex Jones on a stream like a day before, like yesterday?
What's that, Aaron?
Is that because Jeremy? There's been streams of Jeremy on collaborating with Doomcock before, right? And Jeremy actually had Alex Jones on his stream yesterday. So that means
he's having
the connection there. Alex Jones is Doomcock.
Well, he called Doomcock out. So if it was, he called. I don't believe Doomcock, but he didn't say that about Alex Jones. That would be a funny clip. I should get that clip from Jarbo where he says, I don't believe, and then replace it with Alex Jones, him saying Alex Jones. You know.
I found the part I wanted to read, so.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a lead in, so just bear with me. I may not have the green screen or costume, but what I do have is the capacity to reason beyond a 12th grade level and the integrity to show my face to my audience. You can't even say the same. You wear a helmet that even the Gimp from Pulp Fiction would take one look at and burst out in laughter. Speaking of mass Doomcock, was the mouth opening big enough for you to blow Jeremy when you for that car video a few years ago?
All right. Well,
H parts with a $5 super chat.
Yeah.
I hope not. Well, what
I could answer that question.
Have you heard anything? Well, the wrestling mask was perfectly big enough for it. Go ahead, Brian. We'll get to the super chat next.
Well, no, I
could pixelated.
No. Bring it up. Honestly, I will answer it. I can tell you why Sean Connery isn't. They don't do tributes for Sean Connery and James Bond.
Oh, okay. H Sports, $5. Thank you for the support, man. Finished Connery films. Hope they give him a tribute. And Brian has a response.
Okay, so there's a documentary that was about like the legacy and story of James Bond, and the least featured actor was the original. So like Sean Connery hated Cubby Broccoli, the producer for the movie, like hated. That's why like he stepped away after You Only Live Twice, and then after You Only Live Twice, and then they had to beg him to come back to do Diamonds Are Forever. Okay, and then in the 80s, Sean Connery took a shot at the Broccoli's by doing what was that? It was basically a remake of Thunderball. What the hell was it? Never Say Never Again. It's a James Bond movie, but it's not a James Bond movie, if it makes sense. It's not made by Ion Entertainment. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Like Octopussy actually did better than that.
They probably were mad at that too.
They came out the same. Yeah, the documentary is called Everything or Nothing.
All right. Well, H Sports, yeah, I have all of them on Blu-ray. I have all of them. I have a collection. I have one of the collections with the art book.
Oh, that's good.
But I would like to watch a good documentary on it, though. So
it was good. The George Lazenby section was really good. He did one thing, but it was really interesting. He was basically just like a model, and they're like, "Well, you could be Bond," and he was.
Sarvesh Raj Ganesh Raj. Hot take. I think Daniel Craig is the best Bond in my opinion. That's not very. That's not like a huge hot take. Lots of people.
No, I think
it's not off base. I would go with Roger
that's
Moore.
A fair opinion.
I like Sean. I like who's GoldenEye?
Pierce Brosnan.
Brosnan. I like Brosnan at first, and then later on, I gained an appreciation for the guy that was right before Brosnan.
Oh, Roger Moore.
Dalton?
No.
Timothy Dalton. Yeah.
I really did not like. I did not like Roger Moore at first. Only later on, I thought they were
the man with the golden gun was awesome, dude. And that was his second movie.
Moonraker. And can we just say? Can we just say? Octopussy.
That's a title.
Josh Bowen says Woke Chi and the 10 SJWs.
Yeah.
Oh wow. No. Jeremy Gals, what's funny is YouTube does not like Alex Jones. Well, I foresee that they're going to do it on like Nerdrotic Live to not comment on it too much.
No, but you have to clear. You kind of have to clear it first because he is banned from.
Good see, man.
No, right. But if it was me and I had their platforms and channels, I would do it on a side channel that doesn't have that much in case something happens.
Yeah,
and then that could also build up that channel. Like while you're there, subscribe. It's a good risk reward. And then the worst case scenario is that channel goes kaput and they have to make another Nerdrotic Live, and then they do standby Nerdrotic stream. YouTube is trying to cancel us. They'll benefit from that. There'll be a whole grift from that if one channel goes down, So maybe that's what they're hoping. I don't know. There's lots of things. They'll capitalize on it regardless.
Well, they complain about victim and cancel culture, but yet participate in both.
I didn't hear that. I mean, maybe another. Maybe
H parts. That's a good one.
Let me see. Hold on.
He's H Park says $2. I'm on The Spy Who Loved Me. That's a good one.
Ooh, yeah. Spy Who Loved Me. Okay, cool.
Carly Simon gets on.
And H Parts, are you watching The Matrix soon? Because I know you say you're going to get the 4K, and we might do let's talk about Matrix. Is anyone available Sunday night? Is that too soon? You have to plan it.
I could watch The Matrix on Sunday night. I could do that.
It depends on what time because I have to work Monday and I have to work early. Or I have to go to bed early.
All right. Well, I'll put out a feeler on Twitter.
I'm definitely down for it. It just depends on what time. That's
what is he doing?
Who?
He's taking over. Where is he? What is?
Who? Who?
I don't see his.
Who?
Oh, no, Eddie.
Read the chat.
Don't spread. Well, I'm trying. I was
laughing so. Max, that's why I was laughing so hard.
Well, you know, I boomer, and I'm trying to focus on people's questions, and this is why I got to Shifty Eddie.
This is why you need a dedicated chat reader. Hi, hello, I'll do it.
Well, you're the one. No offense, Ambassador. You're the one that said Doomcock did something else in the car video.
True.
And that automatically disqualifies me from being your chat reader.
I don't know. I don't know. That's not necessarily no.
It made me skeptical.
All right. Supposedly they made before Cubby died. Okay.
They made it before Cubby died.
Never say never again. Darth Scipio. I finally figured out what's going on in the Matrix for Neo dies at the end of the film while a baby Neon is born at the same time. Resurrection. Possibly. All right. Let me see here. RJ says, I hope I'm back to normal in time to see Venom 2. I hope you're back to normal regardless. Again, thoughts and prayers go to RJ and his family. Yes. Not to get too specific, but he made it public on Twitter that he's got some film illness going on, and you know everything that's going on in the world. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we are thinking of you, RJ, our buddy. And he's getting close to 1K subs. Did you know this? Mm-hmm. So Very nice. Check him out. Go give him a sub. Someone link up RJ's channel. For real. He's popping. And listen, RJ.
I just be happy to get
if anyone gives you hell about what you're doing on your channel, don't listen to them because people have the most comments when you start gaining relevancy. Many people have so many comments on your content when you start gaining relevancy. Do what you're doing. You're a Marvel guy. You're the perfect person to counteract Marvel MCU disinformation.
I hated that zombies, by the way. Oh, God, it was terrible.
What's that?
I did not like Marvel's Army of the Dead.
I didn't see that one yet.
I watched it on Tuesday. It was awful.
Okay.
How dare they?
He's regaining.
I don't like zombies. I'm sorry, guys. Like I never have, and I never will.
I got to talk to Enosh. When did Brian become such a hater? Every single thing. What about my Star Trek?
I love it. What are you talking about? I watched Star Trek. Oh, Borg. Same
Phoenix
principle.
Night Flame. I got my dad the 50th anniversary Blu-ray set for his birthday. Wow, that's what I have. He was the one who introduced me and my brother Vaughn, just like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. My dad too. I have lots of good memories watching. You know what? Me and my dad too. My dad doesn't want to pop on the new trilogy like he does the old trilogy of Star Wars. He's just not into it. Let me get back to the chat here.
RJ just sent a $10 super chat.
I'm on the Spy Who Loved Me. Okay. Thank you, RJ.
I think you mean H Barts.
Oh, I don't want to miss any. H Barts, not soon. Gotta finish Bond. Okay. Well, I don't know. Oh, maybe you don't want to join us Sunday though. I'm not sure. Well, I know it's hard because that is a film that you kind of want to see first on a really good television and sound system.
True.
Darth Scipio says Moonraker is a guilty cheesy pleasure. Yes.
Yeah, that's one time I'll agree with you, Darth Scipio. I love Moonraker. It's by far one of my favorite for Brosnan.
Josh Bowen, C-Max, you thought Jeremy was the leader of Geeks and Gamers, but it was Eddie all along.
I told you I'm taking over.
It would be better. It would be better if Eddie was in charge. All right, and thank you. Wow, RJ, thank you for the $10 super chat. Your time is coming soon. Matrix 4 looks cool. But all I've been thinking about today is Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine game. Keep up the great works, Mac. Great work, Max. Hashtag copycat RJ loves ya and everyone on the panel. Hope I could come back soon. Yes. Again, Our thoughts and prayers go out to RJ. Sub to him now. You can help him get to monetization at 1K. And then Ambassador and Brian and Eddie are next, you know. And when Eddie gets more time, I know Eddie's just here to chill, Ambassador, because he's back in school. And we know, Ambassador's just in school. So
I'm too lazy. I watched episodes of it today and I was like,
Yeah, RJ, when you feel better, maybe we'll talk about resurrections. We'll resurrect PlayStation Plus podcast for once a month. Once a month. We'll talk about it.
How's your parents doing, by the way? They're doing better?
Yeah, we tell your parents your friends are all supporting them. I hope they feel better.
I know he said his mother was doing better last time I checked.
Brian has been really toxic. I'm very shocked. I don't know what's going on. Well, name all the things you disliked on the show. You're like,
Well, okay. To be honest, I did not like the last two Matrix movies, so my enthusiasm towards the fourth Matrix is kind of muted. I did watch the trailer with you before the show started, and I thought it looked pretty good. So I am going to give it the old college try. I'm not going to completely just dunk on it for the sake of dunking on it. And yes, I kind of have been playing the heel tonight just for the hell of it. Yeah, that's where it's at.
If anyone's the heel, it's me because I did that roast earlier.
Yeah, you are. Yes,
that's heel like. No, that's more like face like.
Each part says me and my dad are both seeing all Bond films for the first time. That's
dude,
special.
that's kick ass, man. Like
that's special. I love watching a film first with my dad. Yeah,
View to a Kill.
Hey, what's up?
That's
Duran.
You know, my dad hasn't been doing as good, so the majority of the time I take him to doctor's visits like today. But I really got to make time to watch a film with him again. And I got to clean his screen. Man, in his game room, in his man cave, he's got like food all over this. I'm like, ugh.
I kind of started going back to some of the older movies that I liked a lot. I liked a lot of the Van Damme movies that came out in the late 80s.
Bastard. You can't be on and on.
Max, it's nothing personal. I've been up since 3:25 this morning because I worked today.
Okay.
So it's like
that's not true. Shifty gets.
Well, stay in there, soldier. Pull it together. The MME can't have yawns. We're losing viewers.
Anything personal. I said I've been up since 3:25 this morning.
I know. I'm joking.
Sounds good.
Oh, I actually did have two more topics. Damn it. I'm forgetting.
Well, let's get on with it.
Oh, this is interesting. I really want to see this. This came out of nowhere, and I don't know if it says if he's going to do with WB. I have to research
that. I love Bloodsport.
Christopher Nolan.
I just watched that last night, by the way.
Oh, really?
For the first time?
Too. No, I've seen that movie a bunch of times. I bought it on Vudu. I was like, yes,
Sean
I'm watching it.
Sudden Death is an underrated Van Damme movie. Yeah.
It's a good one. I agree with Zentek like 100%. Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Vampire Diaries and Smallville over what's that?
The fandom nuisance.
TFM.
Or as I call them, total effing morons.
No, RJ. I mean, if you're up to it, keep making content. Just limit your other streams because you're on a roll. When you're rolling, you got to keep going until you get to monetization.
You're ready tired. You're ready. It makes you really tired. And if you're streaming, you're just going to be. It's going to just make you more tired. Like
yep.
Yeah, and I think you should do that idea I had to comment on a certain special guest on a Friday night show. And say how that reveals about something. Go ahead, RJ. Give them real hell. So if people are going to call you Mini Max or Mini Jarbo, which you're not at all. Don't listen to that. But really give them hell because people are engaging with your content this week a lot. And if you have anything, muster up for video, and then I would say take it easy on the other live streams because when you're in that algorithm. You deliver. I know this from, how I got monetization 1 week. I was rolling with videos. I've never had that many subs coming at once again. Never. So I'm just giving you my advice, my friendly advice. And YouTube does do a channel audit to tell you which videos to recommend, which get most engagement. There you go. It's there for a reason. But if you feel, I don't want to push you if you're not feeling well enough though. All right, so here is Christopher Nolan's next movie will be about the development of the A-bomb, atomic bomb. So going more towards like a historical movie again, like Dunkirk.
That would be
I'm
pretty
guessing?
interesting. Well, has anybody ever seen what's it called? Fat Man and Little Boy?
Mm-mm.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's about the Manhattan Project. It's got what's his face from dude, he's awesome. He was in The Color of Money.
Okay.
God dang it.
Well,
classic actor. God dang it.
Here's what I
Paul
was
Newman.
looking for. Oh, okay. Paul Newman's great.
Yeah.
His dressing is good too.
Well, he played the general that was in charge of like Los Alamos. So
well,
cool.
I saw a few super chats coming, so I will get to them after I read this. But I want to read this and then get your thoughts, and then we'll read the super chats into the last topic. However, this is according to Joe Blow, the more interesting tidbit is that Christopher Nolan's next movie might not be made at Warner Bros. We know because he had some words to say, even though they gave him what he wanted, even though they didn't do it to him, they did to other directors, which is very interesting. The director has called out Warner Brothers home for nearly 20 years, has called them home for 20 years, but he had some harsh words when the studio announced they were releasing their entire 2021 theatrical slate simultaneously in theaters and on HBO Max. So I am interested to see, maybe I'm assuming that he's going to still do Warner Brothers because they didn't actually do that to his film. And this may be like, we're fast tracking your next movie if you stick with us.
It's his Netflix debut.
You think?
Oh no, I don't know, but I'm really interested in this. I mean, this is the kind of history that I dig a lot of. I was saying in the chat, like the Castle Bravo test, some of our further nuclear testing after the what we did at Trinity. Like, dude, this is so cool.
Okay.
Hey,
Josh Bowen, thank you so much for the support, man. That means a lot. I never send a super chat, Max, but you've earned it. I really appreciate that, man. I really, every time someone does anything, I'm through the moon because especially Ambassador and Brian know me from the past. I've turned this on because I've had requests, and it does help the channel. It really does, and it helps me justify spending a lot more time online too with my family life too. Because I do, you guys know, I do have a reduced income from helping my father. So like I'm on family medical, so whenever I take him to his doctors, I don't get paid for that. So this is more of it helps to do something I love, and you guys support it, and that helps a lot. It is really helping me, and I really appreciate it. But he also asked, any thoughts on the Kotor remake trailer? I didn't see the trailer. I heard about it. I'm gonna watch the trailer. Amazing.
Can I give my thoughts on this?
Sure. I'm just not going to show the trailer yet.
This is the. Oh, it doesn't, Max. I'll tell you right now. You could watch it. It doesn't really give away anything. It's like a really low key trailer.
I want to see what Warner Brothers copyrighted my Matrix 4 first. Is the reason I want to show it now. I'm going to watch it after the stream. But yeah,
I will tell you right now. I was on the verge of tears.
Wow.
When the Man Ambassador, she's like, honey, have you seen this? I'm like, no. I was like, what is it? She's like, it's the teaser for the remake of Knights of the Republic. I was sitting there. I was literally, no hyperbole whatsoever. I was on the verge of tears because that's how much I loved the first KOTOR.
I'm going to check it out. I have
the
them.
only
I never
thing
played
that's
through them.
Dude, you need to before you.
I might as well wait. I might as well wait to the remake if I play.
No, you need to play the original. That way, you can appreciate what they'll probably do.
All right, Brian, were you playing it recently? I can't remember. Yeah, you were.
I bought it on the Xbox, and I also have KOTOR 2 on my computer.
But that's great. That's also great for Star Wars movie and TV universe too. If it makes a lot of money, there's a reason they're remaking it. That's the other question I have for you viewers too in the panel. Do you think this is just a one-off thing that they're remaking because it's so popular, or do you think that there's going to be some implications in the Star Wars movie or TV universe that they're considering doing it?
I doubt it.
Also, do you think You think it's going to be in-game cinemas or like cinematic CGI for story stuff?
If it's a remake, I imagine they're updating everything, so it'll probably be in-game.
Is that going to put people off? Because didn't they have CGI cinematics?
Not me.
Okay. All right.
And I'm as hardcore.
Thank you, Josh.
As all of you know, I am as hardcore a Star Wars fan as there is around. I think there's only one other person who's a bigger Star Wars fan. We call him Poindexter. But I will say this, and I really mean this. I'm going to have to figure out how to get the money together to get a PS5 because this is the game. This one game has now totally incentivized me to get a PS5.
What Shifty Gizm is throwing heat on Trek.
He's throwing shade on Trek. He's like, hasn't been good since '91. I'm like, well, I beg to differ, but all right.
Later, George.
Fox, don't worry. Don't forget sleep. Just stay here. Just
stay. They go back in time and aliens. Yeah.
No, thanks, Lewis. I appreciate the support. Cyborg and Double Impact. Okay, and let's get to H. Bart's super chat. Elmo has never watched a Bond film, but says Connery is bad Bond. No, careful, everyone. He's a supporter of my channel, Real Elmo Cinema. Say that to him while you're saying go see my channel, Real Elmo Cinema. This is H. Bart's working on him though. He's working on him.
Okay, fine. Keep working.
H. Bart's. Do you live close enough to Real Elmo Cinema that you could bring him over safely and watch it with you and your dad? Maybe he'll enjoy it when you watch it together. Because I think he tried to watch it with his girlfriend. That doesn't always work. When you watch it with a bunch of bros, it's more exciting.
Yes.
Can we try that, H. Bart's? Bro it up with the Real Elmo Cinema. Get some pizza. Get some wings.
It's simple. Bond over Bond.
Bond over Bond. That's great. There you go. No, but I enjoyed it more because, like you said, you watched it with your father. That's how I first enjoyed Bond too. I think most of us have enjoyed. I mean, it's not that women can't enjoy it too, but I think that a lot of us have our love of the franchise has come from, male bonding experiment, bonding over Bond.
Well,
so Eddie, have you ever seen Bond? Okay, thanks, Eddie. Go ahead. No,
I haven't watched any of them at all.
Oh, okay. Thanks for your contributions to MME. Hey, Aaron.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing, though. Now, granted, she's from a different generation, but Mother and Bastard, she loves Bond. Always has loved Bond. I mean, we've been to see the last one we saw together. The last one we saw in theaters, not because she's gone or anything, but just the last one we saw in theaters was Skyfall. And when we left, I was like, "What would you think?" She's like, "Yeah, she liked it."
Sean, see, I didn't hear this movie. Batista ripped off sudden death with a movie called Final Score. Never heard of that one. I thought it was good as well. I'll check that out. I'm becoming a Batista fan. I was actually shocked.
I liked
because you know how he campaigned to get Gunn back hired, that he was upset the way they treated his character. That he came out recently in the news. Like, I don't like what they did with Drax. So I was kind of shocked.
I can get that.
Laugh my ass off. Mini Jarbo, who says that one of favorite YouTubers this week, Jarbo.
Yeah, who gives a rat's ass about them? What do they know? They're about as clueless as Jim Cock.
All right, let me see here. Patrick, I love Tim Cop.
Time Cop.
Time Cop. Oh, okay. I was like, who's Tim Cop? I need sleep too. Time Cop. Yeah, Time Cop is great.
I've been up longer than you, and I'm the one that's more clear-headed.
Yeah, but I'm Max. I have an excuse. H Parts Phoenix Elmo is the bad take king. We need to get him back on. You know what? At some point, it'd be cool if your dad came on to the Hollywood After Dark or something. H Parts to talk Bond or something. Since you're watching it together, that's great. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to pressure anyone either if he's up for it. I would love to see what.
Dude, I would love to hear your thoughts on that because I loved that game. He's playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy Galdarth, yes, but JCVD is one called Replicant. He made a great bad guy. Is that movie on Netflix with JVCD? Jean-Claude Van Damme, any good? It's in French and it's dubbed. H-Barts, did you see that one? I don't know if you're a Jean-Claude fan. There's one on Netflix right now, and I was thinking, should I watch it? The other one I want to watch. What's that, Ambassador?
I was just going to say the last Jean-Claude movie I watched was was Double Team with Dennis Rodman. Actually, it's a guilty pleasure, but I still love it. I don't care.
Oh, cool. Yes, Sarvesh Raj, Ganesh Raj. RJ, hope you get well soon. Yes, everyone's sending love to RJ. It's his time to shine this month. I really do hope Ambassador, Brian, and Eddie get there too. I really do, because these are great guys. They're also busy guys too. So that's it's really hard when you're so busy with real life.
I'll admit, I'm also lazy too when it comes to stuff like this. It's like,
you want to be, the honest truth. All of you viewers, everyone's helping me, not only because I'm 2 months now. My shopping addiction was so bad. I'm 2 months now where I've stopped buying stuff.
Good.
Good job, man. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, so I kind of have to embrace something else, and I've been just focusing on my YouTube channel. Like I've been working on my intro and stuff. What's that, Ambassador?
I was just going to say, I've not had to ever deal with addiction, but I've helped others. If you ever need someone to talk to about that, or if you just need somebody to talk to help you get through that, DM me.
Okay, thank you. Well, it has to go. I've had my mental health issues, and I started my addiction with buying stuff to make myself feel better and look forward to events to help with my depression. Yeah, I know that's where it comes from. So
yeah, and I honestly get that. I've had. I won't name anybody, but I've had family members who have had to deal with that too. So
yeah,
I understand.
So I focused on other things to make me happy. And I've replaced it with just keeping my streaming services and getting really happy when something comes to it. And then my wife, which is my beautiful wife, says you don't need to own everything. You don't even watch things more than once, really. Just watch it, enjoy it while it's there, and then let it go. It'll come back to the streaming service. And she's helped me a lot with that.
That's
and then the video games, I just have the video game passes and stuff. Like Brian loves Game Pass. I love
Game Pass is fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. All right, what other topics did you have for us, Max?
Oh, I did have one more topic. And let me see here. Oh, Eddie, don't do that. No. H-Barts, $5. Wow, H-Barts, really, I appreciate so much support today. It's very kind of you. He said Connery does not look like Bond. And he watched the first half Casino with his girlfriend. I think that's the thing. If you're watching it with someone that's not into it, no, I'm not saying Real Almost Single has a bad take. I'm saying if you're watching someone that I'm assuming that his girlfriend wasn't really into it, which I shouldn't.
I also think it kind of depends on what your entry point is. I mean, if your entry point was Sean Connery, then obviously you're gonna like. My Bond for me when I was a kid was Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan. I personally was not a fan of Pierce Brosnan because of Mrs. Doubtfire. So,
I love him in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Dude, he was the bad guy. It was like, nah, man, I'm sorry.
He wasn't necessarily a bad guy.
From that moment on, I was like, I always had something against him. The same thing with Tom Cruise. It's like, dude, loved him in Days of Thunder, but my God.
I don't know how you could say Connery doesn't look like Bond.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It depends on your point of entry.
Yeah, he's so iconic, though.
Well, he was.
I mean, I can't get his image out of my head as Bond. The first half of Casino.
I will say this about Brosnan and Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't consider him the bad guy because here's the thing: there is a touch of truth in what he had to say about Robin Williams' character.
No, it's true. It's just. I think what it was, honestly, is it was personal. Like my parents got divorced around the same time.
I get that.
Similar situations, so it was like,
Well, if your dad agrees to come, if he wants to come on a movie talk, you and your dad to talk about Bond, I'll do one earlier in the day for that. I would love that. That'd be so much fun. And we won't do it long.
No, it'd be
real.
good to talk about though. It's
Really?
it's a good subject. I mean, honestly, it's one of the better film franchises. I got watching the Highlander movies again. They suck. Like,
uh-oh.
The first one does not suck.
The first one was fantastic. The
first one could have been better. It could have. It's good.
It's good, but yes,
that was on my need boot series that says it's good, but it could be amazing though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good. I'm not saying I'm not hating on it, Ambassador. I'm just saying.
I know.
And you know, my need boot, I got it right because they are making another Waterworld.
Oh dear Lord, why?
But you're missing the whole point of need boot. Everyone wants to reboot things that have been a success. Why don't you reboot things that weren't well received?
True.
With good ideas, with good premises. The other one that's on my need boot list is Terra Nova. The very beginning of the pilot, I love that pilot. I love the beginning of the series, and then what?
It went downhill quick, man.
No thanks, Goldman. No thanks. Elmo just hates old movies. You just got to get the right one.
You guys are gonna hate it when Rian Johnson directs 3 episodes of The Mandalorian,
Brian,
and they're gonna be like the 3 best episodes of the show. And it's like everybody who hated The Last Jedi is gonna be like, "Well, what do I do? How do I hate this? But I love Mandalorian, but I hate this." But
I have 2 alternative takes here in the chat that we need to settle on the panel. Sorry, go ahead, Ambassador.
Brian,
the Shifty gives them. Oh, go ahead.
You made that same comment the last time I was on here, and it's just as invalid now as it was
continue
then.
To make it. Just because you invalidate it doesn't make it not true.
Oh, RJ's here. Hey, RJ.
Hey,
RJ.
You know what? You're perfect timing because the last story is Marvel related.
You know what, Brian? You're full of doomcock.
Ooh, that's some real heat there.
In more ways than one.
All right. Well, we got to settle this. We got to settle this argument because there's 2 people in the chat with alternative views. There's 2 RJs. What the hell?
I don't know why there's 2 me's. It's weird.
Okay. Well, we're fine. I removed the other one. Okay. So Shifty Gizm says JCVD is arguably his best made film, and then Netflix. Oh, he's saying the Netflix one is just okay. I think you meant the Amazon. I'm sorry. I thought, isn't there one on Amazon that's just called JCVD?
There might be one. Actually, I just recently watched the first Highlander last weekend, I think. So nice. That was fun.
Beautiful. No, RJ, I got to tell you something about your vids. If you have it within you, don't stop because you get more thumbs up than I do. And I'm not saying I'm great or anything, but your people are.
Well, there is such a thing as being there at the right moment, right time. Though.
No. But your engagement's through the roof on those videos. You get over 100 likes on a video, and you're under 1,000 subs. People are liking it. Don't stop for anybody. Yeah. Well, unless you're a liar like some of these other grifters, but no. If you're being genuine, you're getting over 100 likes. Keep doing that.
Yeah, I copied the Mad Max model 100%.
You did it better than me.
Copied it.
You did it better than me because people liked it better. That's good.
By grifting off the grifters.
No, I'm not. I don't have delusions of grandeur. If someone's doing something right, I'll tell them. I've been in this YouTube game long enough to know, people want a Marvel guy to know that knows what he's talking about to counteract the disinformation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's kind of like the position I always said I wanted to tackle, but I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to blow up the way it did. That's why I do think it was just a right moment, right time kind of thing, considering the weekend of content out there.
And they actually addressed you in their videos without actually addressing you.
A little bit, yeah.
I noticed that. If you notice that's what they love to do. Oh, some Marvel stands have are telling us to take the L. They were talking about
which was the title of my one video. Yeah.
Yes, they were talking about you, and they didn't want to name you directly because they don't want you to succeed. Keep
Oh,
doing
I know. I'll probably get some hate. I've already lost, like I said, I lost 2 subscribers because of that video I did tonight.
I mean,
Well,
I'll
if you
say
wanted
this:
to
the
do
fact
it,
I
I
went from
support
like
you.
the fact I went
Mm-hmm.
from 550 subs to now 710. Like, I was blown away by that. I wasn't expecting that whatsoever. And I know it's not gonna like last forever, but just the fact that happened, that just like it was very surprising to me. You know.
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great.
And like I said, I was making all this content when I probably shouldn't have been because like I was sick. I was like, let me just commentate on this stuff because I feel like I need to say something. You know, I could have sat there and done nothing, but you know, ended up being for the best, I guess.
Yeah, keep rolling. And then when you make it big, don't forget us. Don't forget us. Maybe it's because of your logo too that Saggy helped. I don't know. They like your character.
Yeah, maybe.
The Gold Man says, "Why the Last Man looks good." Yes, I would love to be that last man. Woo! In a world full of ladies. What about you, Eddie? You want to be the last man?
I don't know about that because then I'll probably end up having too many kids after that.
Too much drama.
Well, no, that
let's
not get misogynistic about this, but think about it. You considering you're the last man, you're like, I'm just helping humanity. I can't take care of the kids.
Well, if you think about it, though, after that first generation, you have a lot of inbreeding. I'm just saying. Think about it.
We don't want a whole.
But don't think about it too long.
Nothing.
Yeah.
We don't want a whole generation of doomcocks.
Brian brings up inbreeding on the last man, okay. And I don't.
Actually, I remember you guys talked about.
Okay, you got one dude and a bunch of chicks. Okay, you have a kid, you have a boy and a girl. Okay, what are you gonna do from there?
What if like you spread across like the world? Like you go to Asia, then you know you have a kid in Mexico, Asia, Africa, Australia. They won't mix too fast. It'll take some time. You know?
This sounds like a Hollywood after dark.
If there's literally one man left on Earth, okay,
Brian,
and
do you
nothing but
wanna be that
women,
man?
I would. Why not? But I'm just saying.
Okay, well, what happens
I'm just
if
saying,
what happens
think about it?
What happens if you have a son and the son decides to like have a baby one of the older women from the previous generation before they were born?
That's a good.
Okay.
RJ fixed it.
You got there.
Your son has to go get some milfs.
Speaking of milfs, did you guys hear the news about Halloween Kills with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, come on, Eddie. Jamie Lee was,
was
is.
Oh well, I was trying to transition. Did you hear that it's going day and day with Peacock? It's going to go day and day with streaming.
Free streaming service is going to go day and date.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking.
Well, only the paid
they were positioning it as a theatrical only release. Now all of a sudden they changed their minds.
It's called losing faith in their product right there.
The reviews were mixed coming out of Venice. They were like 56%.
All right, go ahead, Ambassador.
I'm just, when it comes to October, the only 2 movies I'm really interested in seeing is Let There Be Carnage and Dune. That's it. And I am praying. I'm going to do everything I can. I might even do a video or a stream talking about here's what Dune's all about, why you should go see it. Because there are a lot of people out there who don't know that much about Dune. I'm not saying I'm the expert. I'm not where the buck stops. But I know enough to get people interested and say, okay, yeah, I actually want to go check this out. I'm thinking about actually doing the same thing for Eternals because Eternals is I'm definitely one I want to see succeed. Just put the screws to the fandom nuisance just a little bit more. Just make them squirm a little bit more.
Just so we get a sequel. I'm really concerned about that.
Well, Dune, Dune. I want to see Dune all the way through the Chapter House, but.
Neon Sci-Fi says, has anyone ever watched the show Evil on Paramount Plus?
I've seen it, but no, I haven't. No.
Is it a horror? My wife might like it.
Paranormal, I think, maybe.
My wife might like it. I'll have to see.
I'm sorry. Paranormal movies anymore, they're just a series of jump scares. You want a good paranormal movie, watch the original Exorcist. That's a creepy as hell paranormal movie.
All right, well,
I want to sound like Debbie Downer here, but I don't like horror films. Sorry.
Me either.
Okay,
I'm getting into them.
You know what? You don't like horror films, that's an honest critique. You sit there just being a neg, that's different.
All right. Here's the last topic of the night, and then anything else that anyone wants to talk about in the chat.
Yes.
And we'll have to get RJ's, and this is from MovieWeb, so you know it's legit.
Man, where are they going to go from there?
Yes.
Avengers 5
Yes.
plans have already begun, according to Kevin Feige.
Well, this is a no-brainer. I mean, of course they're probably already thinking about Avengers 7 at this point.
I like this image though.
There is much rejoicing.
Marvel.
Is that Wolverine?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shang-Chi. There's Nova, right? Isn't that Nova?
Yes, that is.
What a weird image of Shang-Chi, by the way. What the hell is this concept art? This is such a weird image by MovieWeb.
Saying it already underway and has already started. The next Avengers saga has already begun, according to Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige. The Marvel head honcho was recently asked, so we're gonna get a quote here, hopefully. Asked when audience might see the Avengers team up once again to thwart a world-ending enemy in Avengers 5. While he remained typically tight-lipped about the whole thing, he did reveal that while the superheroes aren't due to assemble just yet, things are already in motion. We want there to be a reasonable amount of time from Endgame to start a new saga, which is already underway and already started. Then you need some time, as we did in Phase 1, to build the saga before you start bringing everyone together. Okay, that's pretty much nothing. What's your thoughts? Thoughts, RJ, on this? There's nothing.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that this is going to happen. Obviously, it's not coming for many great years, though. They're working on building up the roster and building up the future. But it's nice to know that they're still thinking about it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, we had a bunch of films before the first Avengers film, so I agree. They're trying to build. Right now, they're rebuilding a bit after the blip. So either way, I'm interested. Well, you know, hey, shoe fits, wear it.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I have a prediction. I think Avengers movies going forward are gonna be a lot rarer and a lot more special. More event movies than they were before. I think you're only gonna get an Avengers movie once every 5 years.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get more TV shows.
Civil War was basically an Avengers movie too.
Yeah, it kind of was. And Jeremy Gao, I have to agree. I actually did. This was about a year and a half ago. I did a 2-parter stream on the Dune books and movies and everything, getting prepared for when they announced Dune.
Dallas lost. Oh.
Who cares? It's sports. Who gives a rat's ass? Unless you're a bookie or somebody who's stupid.
Brian's got some skin in the game.
Yeah, well, your team blows.
I'm a Titans fan, so.
We're starting a sports talk.
The only time your team. The only time your team was good was when Joe Montana was the quarterback. After that, they just completely and utterly sucked ass.
That's
I don't
debatable.
know what this new James Wan film is.
It's Malignant.
Ooh, I don't know that. I like him.
What else interesting about that movie, though? It's the first ever R-rated horror film to get a Chinese release date. It's going to be in China. It's an R-rated horror film.
Oh, wow.
What are you sharing? Oh, is that what I was sharing? Whoops. Too long. I've been streaming. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Anything you want to say for the next 8 minutes? All right. Bye, everyone. No, I'm just kidding.
You want to talk about the Wolverine and Spider-Man games?
Yeah, well, I don't have the images, but yeah, tell us about it. Aaron, yeah, I apologize. Aaron did want to talk about that. Hey, Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta put stuff in the private chat when I'm talking too much or you want to talk about something. So you and RJ were really paying attention to the video games today. Tell us about it, RJ and Aaron.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron, you want to go?
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
I'm excited for both video games. Spider-Man 2, Venom and Kraven, and I'm excited for Wolverine. And I'm supposed to give me the same universe as the Spider-Man, Insomniac.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, Eddie, do you want to talk about it? Eddie died.
I think I'm trying to find pictures. I think I have some pictures.
Here's what's interesting though: the Insomniac games, they seem to have made the original Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank. They're saying that they're making their own Marvel universe. That the Wolverine game and the Spider-Man game are probably going to be connected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're saying that they're teasing that they're going to have their own interconnected Marvel universe now.
Oh, wow. A video game.
Basically, they're going to make their own MCU in video games.
Marvel.
Which, if that's the case, that's going to be
MVU.
insane.
Marvel Video Game Universe. MVU.
Yeah, the Insomniac universe, you know.
So Miles Morales and Spider-Man and
Yeah, you'll be able. So they said you'll be able to play as both characters. It's a single player experience. The main villains are Kraven the Hunter and Venom.
Oh, they don't have a multiplayer where you could team up?
No, it's a single player experience, standalone story.
They have missed opportunity there, don't you think?
But look at that Venom design. That Venom design is amazing.
Much better than the movie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie I'm still looking forward to, but the CGI is just like okay to me. It's not.
And
bad.
guess what? Want to know something interesting? Guess who's doing the voice of Venom in this game? You guys would never be able to predict it. Nope.
I know it is.
It's a famous actor. It's a famous actor. It's a famous actor who's done horror movies.
He played Kern in Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's Warwick's brother.
Tony Todd.
He played
The Candyman.
Grown up Jake Sisko on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. Candyman is playing Venom. It's amazing.
I told you.
I know. That was a good yawn. I had to catch you in yawn. Go something, Ambassador, before he falls asleep.
Everybody, just for the record, and so everybody knows this, I have been up since 3:25 this morning because I worked today. So the yawn is not because I am bored; it's simply because of fatigue.
He is not amused. No.
Also, I can share this with you guys. Apparently, this is not 100% confirmed, but I'm basically hearing, and a lot of the people are hearing, that next week we're going to get our first. Well, actually, Entertainment Weekly confirmed this. We're going to get our exclusive first look at Hawkeye in Entertainment Weekly, and apparently next week we're going to get a trailer. So if you're excited for Hawkeye, trailer's probably coming next week.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Hawkeye had reshoots in my city, Toronto. So I was planning to crash it and say I'm an MCU.
Alan Tudyk should replace James Wan as director. I didn't know he's a director too. He's an actor, right?
No, but don't you get it? Two dick is better than one.
Oh.
RJ, you've been spending way too much time around Jarbo. Of course, that's
what the comment said.
That's what the joke says. Yeah.
Well, excuse me, Darth Scipio. Unlike you, I have a job. Bite my ass.
What?
No,
Where's
not
he
you,
saying
Max. I said Darth Scipio.
Yeah, but 2023, it shouldn't be that hard to get a PS.
You don't know Darth Scipio doesn't have a job.
For this game, guys.
He's watching MME at his job. Josh Bowen says he's subbing to you now.
Thank you, Josh. Maybe someday I'll hit 500 subs. If I ever hit 500 subs, I'm going to do that Galaxy Quest watch party.
All right. We'll go for that.
If I ever get to 500.
Did they show a trailer for the Wolverine? Or
no.
An image?
Teaser. Just a teaser. Kind of teaser trailer. Kind of. It's like a
the PS3 game is really
teaser.
good. The PS3, Xbox 360 Wolverine game for Wolverine Origins is really good. That's one of the best comic book games.
There was one in the mid-2000s. X-Men Wolverine. It was kind of based. You had to fight Magneto.
It was around.
Deathstrike was the main villain.
I think it was actually based. I think it was released around the time of X-Men 2, possibly, because I remember I remember part of the game being at the Alkali Lake facility from X2.
Yeah. Remember you had to fight Magneto, Juggernaut, Wendigo. Sabretooth.
That's possible. Yeah, it's been.
They left on a cliffhanger with Apocalypse and Mr. Sister, and they did nothing with that. Remember that?
Oh, and post Ambassador's link.
Yeah.
Oh. Tony Todd was in Masters of the Universe Revelation.
That's right.
We got a minute warning that we're going to end the show. I want to end at 2 hours. I appreciate everyone here. Eddie, how you doing, bro? I like to see you smiling. You're striking a pose as always, like that blue steel.
Steve's been working out. Look at those arms.
He's a model.
I'm just saying he looks like he's ready to like mask up and go rob a place to get a PS5. That's what he's been training for.
Darth Scipio, so have I. So,
I mean, I remember saying last time when I was here that no, my arms are bigger, but not from working out.
Oh,
what
he said he'd be looking at your mama. Oh,
it's from lifting boxes, right? That's what you mean.
Lots of boxes with my right arm only.
Anybody else smell that? I smell something. It smells like Doomcock bullshit. Or Doom shit.
The Masturbation Network. Keeping America baiting for...
Yeah, great way to end the show.
See?
Great way
nobody's watched that show.
This is the final thing that my viewers see. You're talking about masturbation. Oh wow, you could play up the Hulk. Yeah, young Lou Ferrigno.
If he was a pacey, skinny little pipsqueak, maybe.
I was like, are you gonna finish that?
Well, I can think of no better way to end this show.
All right, thanks everyone. I think that's all I got. Our tank of gases, and can you yawn our way out, Ambassador?
Your tank of gas.
No.
But,
Go watch the Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Wait, I can yawn. I can end this.
But you're not on camera.
Season 4, Episode 2, The Visitor. Watch it.
Josh Bowling probably was.
Is someone going to end the show for me? Someone who's volunteering to end the show?
Bye, everybody.
I volunteer as a tribute.
Bye.
Get out of here. Go home. We're done.
All right, end the show.
Finite.
Okay. I will end it with the classic.
No, oh my God.
Oh boy.
No, bear with me. Say goodnight, Max.
Good night.
Oh man.
Is that it?
It's a classic. That's all you need.
Oh God. I thought you had something better prepared. All right. Thanks for the effort. Who wants to All right, bye. Darth Scipio. Yeah, thank you, Ambassador. We're out this bitch. Bye. FNW tomorrow, Friday night. Bye.
AEW and Mad Max.
No!
Support the Phantom Menace. Support the Phantom Menace.
Damn you, Shift.
Cancel.